Welcome. Thanks everyone for coming. My name is LeBans and I am an empowerment coach. I am based in Fredericton, New Brunswick. I work with all kinds of different people, all kinds of different circumstances, but always to help them find the light inside of them, the hope, the truth, and healing. And my specialty, something that I am very passionate about, is actually using the voice to heal. I do vocal sound healings with groups, with individuals, to help move and help them release anything that's been stagnant in their body. So maybe that is emotion or energy or trauma. There's been sound, for example, is and has been used in medicine for so long. It's been a healing technique for so long. And we're just starting in our Western societies to explore that again as an option of optimal health, as a way to get healthy and happy and let go of anything or integrate anything we need to be a whole and healthy person. Sound is used, just for those of you who aren't aware, it's used in technologies like X-ray and ultrasound. That's oscillating waves and sound. That's breaking up things that are, gallbladder stones and all the other great things that we use sound to break up. It's prevalent in our modern day society. And in ancient times, it was used as like a main medicine. In Egypt, the time of the pyramids, that was they would use specific frequencies to heal specific things. So they would use certain frequencies to heal depression, certain frequencies to heal anxiety, certain frequencies to heal cancer. So we're at the forefront again of this really exciting time where there's alternative ways to heal and to feel better and to just learn about what's all out there and maybe the best option for each of us. We all have a different way of connecting to healing. We all have a different way of feeling better. We're all different personalities. So some of us, sound is it. And some of us, different forms of therapy are it. So this is just kind of an introduction, if you're not already versed in sound healing, to another option for you. Let's see, just to start, at the end of this session, I will be taking questions. So if you do have a question that pops up before, if you want some more information, if you actually even just want to share an experience that happens during today's session, at the end, I'll give you time to type that into the chat or the Q&A, and I will be able to answer those. And I would be very happy to. If you have a question, someone else probably has that exact same question, and the more clarity we have, the more we can take away. Let's see as well. Today's session is going to be very relaxing, okay? So you are literally here just to release and receive, just to be here. So you can get cozy on your couch, on a yoga mat. You can be in bed, no judgment. Just be somewhere that you can be alone and have space for yourself. If you do have earbuds, those are helpful. Just because you'll be able to hear me, yes, but also because they drown out everything else. And we really want you to have this time for you. Have a glass of water nearby, listen to your body. If you need to get up, if you need to move. If you need to, you're laying there and all of a sudden you need to move your right leg, let it move, listen, get in contact, get in touch with your body, because this is your body's healing. We're healing. This is the fun thing about sound. We're kind of bypassing the brain right now and we're healing the body, and the body will heal the brain too, and vice versa. But you don't have to think for this to work. In fact, regardless if you think or not, it's sound. It's still going to work. It's still going to work on your cells. It's still going to work on your energetic pathways. There's nothing you can do wrong. Okay. If at any point you feel like distracted, focus on the sound. Just focus on the sounds. Focus on the intensity of volume. Focus on where you're feeling it in your body. Just let yourself experience this. Okay. And yeah, I think at the end, I've come across this really beautiful reminder, or it was in a book that I love, and I read it when I was getting ready this morning. And no, I'll read it now. It's from Louise Hay in her book, Meditations to Heal Your Life. And what I opened the book to today was just a reminder. And it's that my life is in order at a very deep, peaceful level. And the stars, the moon, and the sun are all operating in perfect right order. There is an order, a rhythm, and a purpose to their pathways. I am part of the universe, therefore I know that there is an order, a rhythm, and a purpose to my life. Sometimes my life may seem to be in chaos, and yet, in back of the chaos, I know that there is order. As I put my mind in order by choosing positive thoughts, the chaos disappears and the order comes back. I trust that my life really is in perfect divine right order. All is well in my world. So that is just a little reminder for everyone that no matter what we're going through in this moment, and I know with COVID it has been a very different situation that could add peace or it could add struggle to our day-to-day lives, that everything is exactly as it's meant to be, and we can only ever go anywhere from here. So with that, I leave you to relax and close your eyes. I'm going to be turning off my camera because I close my eyes when I sing. And unlike other vocal sound or other sound baths, I meant to mention, this sound bath is done without gongs or bowls or any of the other instruments that typically a sound bath is done with. This sound bath is done with my voice. So I grew up singing opera. I've always had an affinity for singing certain tones, and I understand now why. So just be serenaded. That's all you need to do. Okay, we're gonna get started here in just a second. I'm just gonna turn off my video. And again, at the end, if you have any questions or comments, I will give you time and space. And until then, enjoy. Enjoy. And we're just actually going to start with a relaxing meditation just to help get grounded in the present moment. And I'll just let Jordan let me know if the sound is too low or too high. So as we begin, I'll just ask that you inhale, a deep inhale from the bottom of your belly. And noticing your stomach rise and fall, just start to lean into the breath and let it guide you. As you inhale next, just notice or imagine as if there's a beautiful white light just above your head. Radiant, luminous, very, very welcoming. And on your next inhale, you're going to welcome that breath. You're going to draw that breath into your body through the top of your head. And on each inhale, you draw that breath further down your body, starting at the top of your head, your scalp, the back of your head. It washes over your eyes, nose and mouth, relaxing your jaw. Your throat relaxes, your neck, slight flowing over your shoulders, over the back and front, your chest, your lower and mid back, washing over your abdomen. And just creating more space in your body, lightness in your body. Continue to allow that
beautiful light to now travel down past your hips, your knees, through your ankles to the soles of your feet. Illuminating you totally, filling you with space. As you continue to breathe here, picture yourself standing somewhere in nature, somewhere beautiful. It could be a beach, it could be a forest floor, a meadow. Wherever comes to mind is perfect. And standing there, just imagine that you started to notice roots growing from the soles of your feet. Just imagining what that would feel like and how good it would feel for those roots to connect you with the earth with power and support. And as the beautiful light continues to cascade in from above you, notice that the roots start to grow quickly down to the very center of the earth. And notice as they arrive there that they're met with another beautiful ball of white light. Very nurturing, warm, loving. Now this white light is traveling through your roots, up to your body, entering your feet, your legs, through your chest, your back, all the way up to the top of your head. Allow there to be a dance of light in your body. That each time the light comes in, it makes more of a clear path and creates more space. And you've got light coming in from both above and below. Now, as that continues, just allow yourself to be in this moment and to continue to opening and just resting. Okay, everyone. Easily and slowly, I'm going to invite you to come back into the space, into the room, to know that anything and everything that needs to be moved and healed and lifted and shifted and loved is being done. I'll invite you to open your eyes slowly to let life and the feeling of energy come back to your toes and your fingers, and just come back to exactly where you are, slowly and gently. The main, sorry, there we go. The main feeling I was getting as that was progressing was gentleness and nurturing. It was a feeling of almost a reminder that you're being held, whoever you are, whatever you believe in, that you're not alone, as well as I got a few images that one of which was like cracks with light coming in, just like the Leonard Cohen's statement, the cracks are where the light come in. So I saw that image and just how important it is to crack, really the beauty of the crack, because that's how we get deeper and deeper light. Also, I saw some images of almost like waiting for like this big barge to move. And it was like a feeling of like, everything is going to move. Everything is moving out of the way. This too will pass. So I just want to share those messages with you because they were for you. And I'm getting some beautiful, thank you so much, Josephine. I'm so glad you liked it. I'm so glad that you found it ancient and haunting in the best ways. Haunting, what a beautiful, I love the word haunting for music. Soul, it means it touches your soul to me, so I'm glad. And I will invite anyone and everyone right now to share or to ask any questions. You may have felt different sensations with different notes. You may have felt, it's fine if you felt uncomfortable at any point. That happens sometimes when energy's moving or when we're relaxing even. We are having to literally let go of something that's almost been like holding us up. Sometimes our anxiety and our stress can hold us up. It can freeze us. And like even relaxing sometimes can be uncomfortable. So I'm encouraging you, every single thing you experienced was, even if you felt nothing at all, perfect, because you can trust that I felt what was moving, what was happening, and that the main message was one of just light, and that everything, and I have goosebumps right now, I've been saying it, everything is working out exactly as it's meant to be. Everything is in divine right order. Everything is passing that needs to pass, and it needs to pass, so it needed to come up so it can pass. And also that there's just more light than there's anything in this world. There's more love, there's more healing than there is anything else. And that in healing, we get to dive deeper into that. And I've got something in the Q&A. Oh, hi, Krista. Thank you so much. Oh, I love the word, you're so beautiful. Thank you for that beautiful message. I just got a lovely message from Krista that was really so beautiful. So I really thank you. And I mean, I love lovely messages. I love them. And any questions too, any comments, and if you're not comfortable sharing here, feel free to, we provided the Facebook link to my coaching page here. Feel free to message me and say, hey, when you were singing high notes, I felt a swirling in my throat, or I felt my hands lift. Or when you were singing, the lower notes, I felt something in my chest or in my stomach even. So
I would encourage you, if this is something that made you feel any sense of peace or rest, just to add it to your bag of tools. Sound therapy in whatever form is just so powerful because it's something that is passive. You don't have to think. You don't have to go to a root cause of anything. You don't have to understand. Sound is intelligence, and it knows where to go. It knows how to help. It knows how to heal. If anyone here has ever done Reiki, I feel like this kind of work is essentially Reiki, but with sound. The sound just goes where it needs to go, and it does what it needs to do. And if it worked for you, or you felt any sense of relief or hope, or I was getting some images in the middle that were very, like light coming. If you felt any kind of lightness, then I would encourage you to explore sound, because that means it may be in alignment with how you heal. I know I went through a big struggle for most of my adolescence with depression, and still it comes up, and absolutely I've learned how to accept that I go through this experience, as well as learning tools to help myself through it. I tend to think that these things happen to people who have brilliant minds, because sometimes you just can't turn off your mind. With that said, I know part of my journey was so I could find sound, because sound has been such a part of my life, but I never knew how therapeutic it was. And for me, going through that, I'm now able to share it with you. So just stay, hopeful. You're exactly where you're meant to be. And again, gentleness. Oh, I got this like hug feeling for everyone. So everyone hug yourself, touch your heart. Imagine, if you can't imagine being gentle to yourself, imagine someone who cares for you being gentle, and imagine that energy, and let yourself feel it, because you deserve it. Again, I'm here if you have any questions. Send them on Facebook, any comments. I just really, really, really am grateful that you stayed, you stuck around, you let yourself have this experience. And I check out my Facebook page for other sound baths that are happening, or talks. I'm doing a talk tomorrow about how to work with your mind, how to calm your mind, and it's really based on self-compassion and ways to use and live that way. So I will say goodbye today, and wish you all the best, and hopefully be in contact with anyone who needs me, or who just wants to say hey. All right, thanks everybody.